Okay, here is my cat. Okay, we will start with the salivary system. The location of the salivary system is around this area. You can kind of see the glands. You probably actually can't see them on the camera. The function of the salivary system is to secrete saliva that helps aid in digestion. It's the first process of digestion, and it helps soften food for when it goes down the esophagus. Okay. Here are the incisors up here. It's this whole top area of the mouth, all the teeth up here. You probably can't see them, but the incisive ducts are up here. They are the main attachment in between the nasal area and the oral cavity. And here are the canines. The canines aid in eating and prey. They're big for prey because they're sharp, and since cats are predators, it helps them attack their food and kill it. Let's see. Okay, here are the premolars and molars. They are made for specifically grinding food and helping to begin the digestive process. Here is the tongue. The tongue is the main system for taste, and it also has it's a very rough tongue to help clean the fur and the outside of the cat. Okay. The epiglottis is in here. The epiglottis is to block the esophagus, and it's to block it from food, and then it's also it opens it to allow food in. The esophagus is that hole right there. Okay, and then we move on down into the stomach area, and let's see, the stomach's kind of hard to find. It's deflated-ish. Okay, here's the stomach. The cardiac sphincter is near the top of the stomach. Let's see. Okay, the function of the cardiac sphincter is to allow food in and out without it traveling back up the esophagus. Okay, so the stomach is for food storage. You can actually see some food in there. It's really disgusting. So the stomach is the main function for storage. The gastric rugae are on the inside of the stomach, and they expand and contract, and they help to digest food inside of the stomach. Okay, and then you move on out of the stomach into the small intestine, which is actually really long and large, and this is the first passage leading out of the stomach, eventually to the anus. Let's see. Okay, and then this meets up with the large intestine, which is right here. And the large intestine is a passage between the rectum and the small intestine. After that, you get to the anal glands. And the anal glands, there are two on either side of the anus, and they aid in, they secrete oils that help to pass waste outside of the cat, and they also excrete different smells for marking territory and showing fear. Okay. Here is the liver. The liver's main function is to help fight like poisons and toxins within the cat that need to be gotten rid of. It also produces bile, which helps aid the digestion process in the stomach. Alright, here's the respiratory system. It's all through here. There's a lot of different parts of it. The purpose of the respiratory system is to pump oxygen throughout the system of the cat and to pump oxygenated blood throughout the system. Okay, here's the trachea, that big tube right there, and the trachea is to intake air. Okay, here are the left and the right lungs. Those are the main holders of air in the cat. Sorry, I'm just going to set the heart right there for now. And the diaphragm is this whole area, including there's usually a cover over the heart. Okay. Alright, on to the urogenital system. The first part of the urogenital system are the kidneys. They're very bright blue. You can see them right there. and those are dyed. They're not actually blue. Okay, the function of the kidneys is to take toxins from the blood and waste from the blood and from other parts of the cat and begin to produce pee and other forms of waste. And then from the kidneys, it moves into the urinary bladder. The urinary bladder is made to store waste until it is ready to be disposed of, specifically liquid waste. Okay, alright, and onto the circulatory system. This is the heart. We cut it in half so you can get a better view. Here is the vena cava. It's the blue passageway right there. Here, let's see. Here's the aorta. It's that red passage. It's kind of split. Let's see. Here is the right atrium. On this side, it's that red right there. The left atrium is on this side, and then the left ventricle is on this side up here, and the right ventricle is on this side right here. And that is my cat. Sweet.